Good morning, everybody. It's me, Shad Polynerdic, back with our first OrNERDnary vlog in about 3 weeks, thereabouts. I wanted to do this one real quick before work. It's Friday as we record this, and if you're seeing this, you made it. The week's at its end. I had a hell of a terrible week for a variety of reasons. Mostly money related. It's been rough, but I'm grateful. Made it to another Friday. The weekend is here. I'm going to make some moves this weekend to try to right that ship financially. Not necessarily going to be easy, not going to be fun, but we're going to do it. We'll get through it. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about that attitude. 5 or so entries in this playlist ago, I think it was around number 25, I talked about optimistic surrender, and how that mindset switch has been hugely beneficial to me in my work life and my personal life. Not so much in the love life part of it, but we'll get there. That mindset over the last however many months has just been so beneficial to understand that, like, things might be shitty, but they're not always going to be shitty. This too shall pass kind of thing. And that has been, kind of my inspiration for a while, between the optimistic surrender, or as someone called it, optimistic nihilism. That you just, the world has no meaning, so why not make it great? If life is meaningless, if you truly believe that life has no meaning, no greater purpose, why not use your time here to make the world better? And that has just been rattling around in my noggin. And through conversations with friends and Jen in specific, she came up with, like, maybe I should use my minimal platform to just be positive, put a little positivity out there. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I don't know if it's going to be like a YouTube Shorts, TikTok thing, or these vlogs are going to transition to that. If it's going to be a separate category video, if we're going to fucking return to the podcast, like a brand new podcast. I really do miss having a podcast. I don't think I will do it weekly. I think it'll just kind of be, if I do the podcast again, it'll be a different show than we used to do, and it'll be just life stuff, maybe only record it when there's time for a conversation with someone. If I, can rope in, an influencer that's about positivity and relationships and things like that. I don't know. It's still in the early stages, but I just want to talk about it because, like, for 20 years of my life, I was depressed and didn't realize how bad it was. I go back and I look at stuff I wrote, like my journal, or even, God forbid, social media posts from years ago, and I read them today and I'm like, how did I not know that I was in bad shape? Like, how did I not know that it's not normal? Like, always heard growing up that, like, everyone has suicidal ideation from time to time. But I had it every day, and I thought that was acceptable. I thought that was just the norm. Everyone hates life. As you may well know if you know me, it cost me big. I'm still here, obviously, but it ruined relationships, my being so dysfunctionally mentally ill. And in my journey to heal, I've found that, like, your brain really does believe itself. So if you say shitty things about yourself all the time, or if you think shitty things about yourself all the time, you truly start to believe it. And I didn't buy that until I started consciously doing it different. To the point now where, like, anytime one of my friends or even some coworkers that I just associate with say something negative, I feel compelled to pull them aside and be like, no, No, you can't say that about yourself. Thus far, it's been successful as far as the reception of it. I haven't had anybody give me like real pushback, like "fuck you, who are you to tell me how to think." But I think that's a project I'm going to work on moving forward. You know, not that I don't have enough projects already on my plate, but I do want to spend a little more time talking about good things. Because back when we had the OrNERDnary podcast, it was a life and culture podcast. We talked about nerdy shit. I did my damnedest to try to keep it positive. Like, I don't talk about things I don't like. There's enough of that in the world, too much of that in the world, really. So, like, if I watch a movie or read a book and I don't care for it, the most you're going to get out of me is, I cannot recommend this. I don't like to harp on the negatives. Like, if I really enjoy a thing, I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to just be super excited about it and hope you catch that excitement. That was how the old podcast worked. I'm going to try to continue that spirit, but like amplify it with whatever we do next. Again, YouTube Shorts, TikToks, podcast, whatever it ends up being. Because I just really want to, especially in today's world, as of March 21st, 2025, I think the world could use a little more positivity. There is a whole lot of vile ugliness going on, and I think for my own sanity, it'll help me stay in the right mindset if I just, share. If it's a fucking meme I see that's positive, or an article or a video I want to share, like, I think that's something that's coming. Also thinking real hard about book reviews. I read a lot. I do a lot of audiobooks. I'm presently about halfway through my 58th book of the year on March 21st. Staying real close to 20 books a month. And other than the video I did at the end of last year where I listed my favorite books of the previous year, I've never really dove into talking about books all that much. Like, occasionally I'll be like, hey, you should read this book. So we might do that too. That's something I'm noodling. Again, inspiration from my buddy Jen. But I really, 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 really am feeling this need to be a place where, that is rooted in positivity. I'm still going to do my video game stuff. I'm still going to do these vlogs. I'm still set on doing these more regularly. I have said forever that I'm going to do one a week, and it ends up being like one, maybe two a month. With this new idea of brewing, maybe that'll come to fruition. I'll do more regular videos that are this, or me, someone else, and you. Wow, my hand was really washed out. Anyway, sorry, ADHD. I am excited for the immediate future of what we're doing. I think it's going to be good for me, and I hope you who watch this, the handful of you that regularly engage with my nonsense, I hope you get something from it as well. I'm going to leave you with something I found on Reddit this morning. It is what I just said earlier. I'm going to rephrase. I rephrased it earlier, but your mind will believe what you continuously tell it. Tell it that you're strong, talented, and that you have what it takes. Don't let your mind trick you into believing you're not good, you're bad, you're worthless, whatever. I struggle with it still, especially in certain aspects of my life. But as far as the things that I can control personally, I do a pretty good job of being positive towards myself. Self-love is really, really fucking key, and I think I think that's important to keep in mind. And so that's the thought I'm going to leave you with before I have to start my work day. Thank you for watching this. I hope you join me for the newer stuff when it starts dropping, whatever format it comes in. I will make a point of directing you to wherever it is, whether it's a podcast or a YouTube short or a TikTok video or whatever. I'll see you in the future. Thanks for watching.